Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. This video is going to be about international medical graduates working in the UK. I know some of you guys are international medical graduates and are keen to work in the UK. Despite what you read in the news about immigration, there is still a shortage of doctors in the NHS. Recently, the Home Office said that foreign medics would be excluded from the government cap on skilled migration. This move was very much welcomed by most NHS trusts as they really struggle to fill rota gaps and vacancies for junior doctors. All of this makes it much easier for international medical graduates to come and work in the UK for the NHS. In this video, I would like to share with you guys some tips for international medical graduates who are thinking of relocating and working in the UK. Working in a foreign country where you don't know the place, the people, and the culture can be a challenge. It is not easy, and I really respect doctors who are willing to take up that challenge. But remember that you will be supported. There are loads of support for junior doctors in the UK by the BMA, the GMC, MDU, and even locally at the trust you're working in. Most importantly, all junior doctors are given an educational supervisor. This is a consultant who will be there for you not just for pastoral support, but to give you advice and guidance while you work for the trust. They will also be able to guide you in your career advancement or into a particular specialty training program. Most IMGs find this to be very useful. Medicine in UK is governed by endless guidelines and protocol. Trust me, there is a guideline for everything. There is also a local trust protocol for almost everything. So don't worry about not knowing the system. As long as you follow the guidelines, you will be fine. It is a good idea to familiarize yourself with the NICE guidelines or your local trust guidelines before you begin your job here. The variety of diseases that you will see in UK is a lot different than other countries. It is a lot easier for local graduates because our medical school put a lot of emphasis on these types of diseases rather than other uncommon diseases. So while working here, your set of differential diagnoses will be a lot different for your patient. You will eventually get to know the common diseases in UK and how they present. Studying for the PLAB exam or the MRCP is a good way to start as it will cover most of the cases seen in UK. I am sure this is on all doctors' mind, whether it will be possible and easy to get into a specialty training program in UK. The good news is there is a shortage of specialty doctors in UK. Whether is it easy or not, it will depend on the type of specialty you're applying to and which part of UK you're applying to. Some specialties will be more competitive than others. The competition ratio are easily accessible on the recruitment website for each individual specialty. I will leave a link to it down below, so do bear that in mind before applying. Honestly, having gone through the whole process, even labour market testing and all, as I am international as well, applying for a specialty training program in UK, it is not difficult. The whole process is very clear and fair, so as long as you're keen on a particular specialty and have a reasonably good portfolio, you will be able to get into the training program. The NHS structure is the same throughout the UK. How the trust and hospital works are pretty much the same. You will find very little difference between individual NHS hospitals. This is one of the good things of working for the NHS. It makes changing trusts or hospitals a lot easier. If you have done any of the postgraduate exams in UK, you will realize that there is a lot of emphasis on communication. The thing is, you can always look up guidelines and medical facts, but good communication skills is something that you have to have with you if you want to be a successful doctor. So if you think that your communication skills are not good enough, do spend some time working on it. One of the ways is to attend communication skills workshop. There are loads of communication skills workshops available in UK. I will leave a link to some of the good ones down below. Equipping yourself with good communication skills will definitely help you in your career advancement, not just in your day-to-day job, but also in interviews, meetings, and presentations. As I mentioned earlier, medicine in UK is all about communication. Unless you're doing a research job, most of the time you'll be interacting with patients and other staff members. Everyone in UK speaks English. Knowing another language is definitely a bonus, but you must be able to communicate English well in order to work here. So if English is not your first language, do spend some time working on it. Trust me, once you have mastered the language, it will make you feel a lot more confident as a doctor. The goal for most doctors is to ultimately become a consultant or a specialist. One of the easiest ways to become a consultant is to enter and complete a specialty training program. It takes about 3 years to specialize in general practice and 5 to 7 years for all other specialties. However, if you have already completed a similar training program in another country or do not wish to do a specialty training program here, you can still become a consultant or a GP. This will be through Article 14. I will leave a link to the pathway down below. Basically, if you can show that you have the knowledge, skills and experience equivalent to the approved curriculum for the specialty, you will be eligible to be added to the specialist registrar and be approved by the board to practice as a specialist. The working hours for junior doctors is constantly under review. Our working hours and on-calls are far less stressful than most countries, and with the new junior doctor's contract, you can be assured that you will not be working any crazy shifts or very long hours. It is also now mandatory for all trusts to appoint a working hours guardian to ensure that junior doctors don't work more than their contracted hours. If for any reason you have to stay late or put in extra hours, you can send in an exceptional report. The trust will then pay you for the extra hours or give you back the time in lieu. That is all for my video today. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!